and Vincent van der Voort, a man looking for his first win over Barney in 7 years. The last time that VVDV beat RVB was in the final of a Pro Tour event, a UK Open qualifier back in 2011. That's the last time Vincent van der Voort won a floor tournament. He has picked up a Pro Tour title in the Austrian Darts Open since then. That was back in 2014, but he's got a horrendous record against Raymond van Barneveld, it has to be said. The pair have met 20 times.
25.
And Vincent van der Voort has recorded just 2 victories. It's also a repeat of the 2007 UK Open final, after both players had just switched from the BDO, and Barney came across with a hoo-ha and the fanfare and won the UK Open. But those 2 victories for Vincent van der Voort.
83.
Both in floor events. One in that final I mentioned, the other one in a Players' Championship in 2009.
140.
But he must hate playing Raymond van Barneveld. Interesting complexion on this, that Vincent van der Voort is the seeded player. The 40. Seeding's taken from the Pro Tour Order of Merit. Raymond van Barneveld has developed a habit of skipping a lot of these events.
180.
But he's turning on the style from the very off here, threatening Vincent van der Voort's throw early on.
130.
Their fellow countryman Michael van Gerwen is already through to the second round, a 6-0 win for him today, the #1 seed here.
65.
Vincent, of course, the best man at MVG's wedding, but there have been seeds crashing out all over the place. #5 seed Joe Darryl Gurney rather than #6 seed Joe Cullen. As Barney looks for double 18 and lands double 18. And Vincent van der Voort must hate playing the Dutch legend, who was beaten by Simon Whitlock in the Premier League on Thursday. Beaten twice here last night, once by Ross Twell and then by Johnny Clayton. Barney trying to qualify for the European Tour, but didn't manage it.
68.
So he'll be hoping to put an end to this run of defeats that he's currently on. Have to give full credit to 96. Simon Whitlock and Michael Smith, the pair that are topping the Premier League table with 3 wins apiece. Top of the table clash next weekend in Berlin, next Thursday rather in Berlin. The weekend starts on 83. Thursday for darts fans.
$55. 135.
But it's also an interesting little fact that Vincent van der Voort's most recent PDC ranking title
100
is more recent than Raymond van Barneveld's. Barney enduring something of a barren spell in terms of
60
titles won. Players' Championship back in 2013 in Ireland for Raymond van Barneveld. Vincent van der Voort won that European Tour event a year later. But Barney poised 59. For a 2-leg lead. And so far on this board we've had very comfortable wins. Dave Chisnell and Brendan Dolan easing through to the second round. A double-double for Raymond van Barneveld.
36 scored.
Not happening. So now Vincent van der Voort hoping to get 2 darts at the target that Raymond hit in leg 1, but now he doesn't get any darts at double.
36 scored.
And throws the last dart in frustration.
Game shot.
As Raymond van Barneveld doubles his advantage. Their most recent meeting, a high-profile one too, the last 16 at the World Championship in December, of course. Before Barney went on to be beaten by Michael van Gerwen in the quarterfinals. That was their first meeting for 3 years.
100.
But it's looking so far that it's going to go like the form line in terms of head-to-head.
81.
Quick run through a few more results from round one here. Ross Smith has beaten Lee Bryant 6-1. Keegan Brown a 6-5 win for the Needle against Christian Kist. Jamie Bain has seen off Ronnie Hybrecht 6-4. While Ian White defeated Aidan Kirk 6-4 on the other streaming board, stream 2 with
100.
Dan Dawson. Now Van der Voort looking at 148. Not going to go, but he'll be back to halve the deficit. Another Vincent, big Vincent Camphouse has enjoyed a 6-4 victory in his first game against Sven Grön. Now Luke Humphries is 5-2 up against Wayne Jones, and I was waxing lyrical about his performances of late.
55.
But he got beat 6-5 by the Wanderer, so I will keep stum in future. Sorry, Luke.
Game shot.
Van der Voort cuts Raymond's lead in half. Also early wins for the Aussie duo of Kyle Anderson, who beat Mickey Mansell 6-4, and Corey Cadby, a whitewash win against Mick
60.
McGowan. Cadby, who picked up his first PDC title last weekend. Richie Burnett kicks off with a win, a 6-3 success against James Richardson. And that's the same scoreline for the Flying Scotsman Gary Anderson, who's defeated Mark Dudbridge on his return to the Players' Championship.
180.
As Barney lands his second max.
$42. 82. 134. 123.
Well, whoever wins this one will take on the winner of the match that follows between Joe Mernon and Titus Kanik. One of the Polish contingent, inspired by Krzysztof Ratajski's success. But right here, Raymond van Barneveld is in pole position. But maybe not for much longer, because Van der Voort has a break chance here. And he wants double 14 to take full advantage. Double 7.
71 score.
Well, that was a big chance for Big Vin.
Game shot.
And Barney plays Punisher and restores that two-leg cushion. A few second round clashes already teed up. Michael van Gerwen will play Jermaine Watamina in another Old Dutch affair. Dave Chisnell against Brendan Dolan, of course, the two winners we've seen so far. Simon Whitlock against Keegan Brown. Another exciting match. Michael Smith will take on Vincent Camphouse. Peter Wright faces Wayne Jones.
59.
And an all-Aussie affair between Kyle Anderson and Corey Cadby. While two former world champions lock horns, Rob Cross and Richie Burnett.
100.
We will let you know what our streaming matches will be for round 2. We've only got one more round 1 match here on stream board 1. Flying faster than Vincent van der Voort throws through these games.
140.
But he can't afford to lose this leg, Vincent.
140.
Raymond van Barneveld is down to a finish first.
$58.
And that is not what Vincent ordered. 148 required when he returns, or he's in serious danger
99.
of surrendering a second break of throw and finding himself Believe it, Barney. Double eights.
46 scored.
Well, a chance then for Vincent van der Voort to avoid that break of throw. Might only get a dart at the bull. It is the bullseye, and he's found it. Skin-saving shot from Vincent van der Voort. And Raymond van Barneveld at times has been known to be the master of self-doubt. He didn't even believe that his own dart had found the treble he aimed for in the previous visit. Ended up missing two at double. Vincent escaped with the 88 out on the bull. And now if he can find a big leg, he could wrestle the initiative from his Dutch compatriot.
100. $180.
And now van der Voort weighs in with his first maximum, meaning that Barney needs at least a 140 here. Well, that's dealt with already.
180.
He's filled it up. A reply in kind from Raymond van Barneveld. 3 from him.
140.
Tops. Well, he tried.
40 scored.
But now Vincent van der Voort to level up. And don't forget, he won the bull at the start of this. So if he does do that, he's in the box seats.
16 scored.
Well, Vincent van der Voort is not happy.
Game shot.
And he will be even more angered now because Barneveld, once again, opens up a 2-leg lead. Staying that break ahead. And Vincent van der Voort must be thinking, give me a break, Ray. 7 years without a victory.
95.
Against the Dutch darting legend that is Raymond van Barneveld.
$60. $100.
Barney averaging 97. Vincent van der Voort just a couple of points lower, but he's just found himself
59.
kind of a throw behind in each leg. Has squandered opportunities though, Vincent van der Voort, in this one. Could easily now be
136.
at least 3 apiece. As Barney leaves a big one.
97.
And he's going to have to go for it with Vincent on a finish. Well, that's the first part done. Just over the top.
98.
Barney couldn't clean up 170. Can Vincent van der Voort take out 151? No, he can't.
91.
We'll stay there for double 16.
40 scored.
But misses double 16, and once again he just leaves the door slightly open for Vincent van der Voort. That could be tricky. He's had to step across the hockey slightly.
20 scored.
Well, he's gone even higher with the next one, and the frustration is spilling over. I don't speak Dutch, but I don't think it was unlucky, Vincent.
Game shot.
And Raymond van Barneveld now 1 leg from victory in this first round match. I repeat, first round match between Vincent van der Voort and Raymond van Barneveld.
180.
One of the best front runners in the game.
134.
Barney kicking off what he hopes is the final leg with a maximum. Could he follow it with another?
100.
Well, just a ton, but Vincent van der Voort really needs to find something huge here.
140.
But all of a sudden, by virtue of that wayward dart, Vincent might still be in this leg.
125.
Although Van Barneveld is trying to make that idea vanish from his head. 96 is a very Raymond van Barneveld
100.
shot, isn't it? He loves double 18. But he's not going to take aim at it, because he wants double 8 instead. And
Great
Raymond
shot,
van Barneveld cruises to a 6-2 success against Dutchman Vincent van der Voort. Continues that fantastic record over Vincent van der Voort. His 19th win against his fellow Dutchman. Vincent van der Voort still has just 2, and it's Barney that goes through to take on the winner of our next match between Joe Mernon and Titus Kanik.